Anderson, hats off to Larry. This may sound cruel, but you laughed at me when you said we were through. You told me lies. Well, it's your turn to cry, cry, cry. Now that Larry said goodbye to to you. The depths, the depths. This Fat Egg podcast, it's really deep. What is he saying? What does he mean by that? Larry's supposed to, like, it rhymes with Barry, but you told me lies. Hats off to Barry, because he got a draw with Celtic. Surely that's no something a Rangers supporter should be boasting about. It's actual embarrassment. You're playing at him, you can't even beat us at him. Maybe it's that kind of, is that what he's mean? Hats off to Barry, like he's trying to bum up Barry Ferguson's time as Rangers manager. But you told me lies. It's your turn to cry, cry, cry. Is it Philip Clement? Is it actually a kind of a quote for Philip Clement? He's imagining there Philip Clement who beat Celtic 3-0 at Ibrox, and it's like, well, you told me lies. You gave me an extended contract, and then you sacked me. Give me an extended contract last summer. You told me there's going to be a takeover. You told me that we didn't have a sporting director. Obviously, we didn't have a chief executive at the time. So maybe you told me lies that my job was going to be all right because I was going to have to take on board some of the duties. And then you sacked me anyway just because I won Piddling B defeat to Queen's Park in the Scottish Cup. So maybe it's your turn to cry, cry, cry because Barry can't beat Celtic at Ibrox, but I could. No, that's not Philip Clement I'm quoting. Maybe he means it's Del Shannon. It's a Del Shannon song. Maybe he's saying the current board are a bunch of Del boys. That's why Rangers haven't done well in the domestic scene this season because they're not spending the money. They're a bunch of Del boys. No, I don't mean that. Maybe it's Shannon, Del Shannon. He was talking about maybe Shannon. Let the music play. He was quoting her. He was singing her wee song. Let the music play after the home draw with Athletic Bilbao and his post-match reaction that night. I'm talking to myself in the third person. This is what happens when you start hanging about with lovies. He was talking about that in the post-match reaction that when he was crying with pride after the 0-0 draw with 9 Rangers players on the park against Athletic Club Bilbao. Let the music play, and he was talking about how if you let the music, Rangers just let the European music play, it won't get away. Just go along with the tune, and eventually you'll get your love, which is an adventure in European football that you can be proud of at the end of the season. I did actually mean winning the trophy, but no, we'll edit that slightly to suit ourselves, or maybe just meant Shannon. All the Basques in the crowd that night, they were all waving the flags of Ireland, and they were been waving the crowd, the away section today in that same corner today, were waving the flags of Ireland. Maybe this means beautiful Shannon in the Republic of Ireland. No, I don't mean. I just make this stuff up as I go along, and if you can read depths into it, then you're doing my job for me. Just pseudo intellectual pish. But I am talking to you outside Ibrox immediately after Rangers drew the 5th and final Old Firm game of the season by losing 1-3 to VAR. VAR beating us 3-1 today. I don't know how many times we are going to take the lead against Celtic at Ibrox and Old Firm games, and it's going to get chopped off by VAR.